Fold them up, the table naturally comes together. You fold them together, the table doesn't come up.
Oh god. We should have shifted it slightly over. Okay, so we're separating by organization. Local discrimination.
Social distance. Social distance. 好，再来一个，好。
Everybody doing it thumbs up.
Thank you so much. Cupertino is my hometown. I went to Cupertino High School.
Oh.
Proud graduate and proud Hall of Fame member.
Yeah. My oldest will be there in another year, not next year, the following year.
Fantastic. It's changed a lot.
Yeah. Born and raised in San Jose.
Doesn't look bad on camera.
But also that we're
But it's okay. We have to follow the rules.
walk the talk.
Yeah, right. All right. So Steve, can we start?
We're Steven. Steven. So we have another organization today here.
好了，我们 start the program today, okay? Yeah, let me introduce. And today is a very happy day, but we all have the love in front of our heart. Okay, so let's welcome CC Educational Foundation, the chairperson, 16 words, why we are here today, and who we are. Let's give him a round of applause.
Oh, this is me?
Yes, you are the first.
Yeah,
why we are
okay.
here today?
Yeah,
Who
my
you
name
are?
is Steven Chi. I'm the chairperson of I said one of the best non-profit organizations in the world. Can I say that?
Yes, you are the best chairperson. Okay?
Yeah, exactly. And the Santa Clara County confronts this major challenge of COVID-19. And we, the local residents, and we also work hard and together and do what we can to protect our frontline heroes, right? And the Xinxin Educational Foundation is one of the very active local-based, volunteer-based organization with 23 years of experience. And in the last 3 months in particularly, and the foundation's volunteers and the donors have been working hard to donate face shield and masks to Valley Med Center Hospital as well as local hospitals. And today we're so happy that we're partnering with Silicon Valley Youth. We have several young gentlemen here, and we're happy to donate additional 20,000 plus masks from Xinxin Educational Foundation and 5,000 masks from Silicon Valley Youth. And this major large donation can only be made possible because of the tireless volunteers and donors. And we, the country and the county, is facing this unprecedented challenge of COVID-19. And we want to take this opportunity to thank Valley Medical Center Foundation, Valley Medical Center Hospital, and our frontline heroes. One of the heroes is standing over there, for their leadership and commitment to help to protect Santa Clara citizens. We together, many of the donors and supporters and volunteers here as well as in China. And we believe we are one world together. We believe together we'll win the battle fighting against coronavirus. 加油! Thank you!
Yes.
加油!
Steve, you forgot we have 295. That's very, very special.
Say that again. Sorry.
295.
Oh yeah, we
That's
have,
very, very special
we have
mask.
additional masks over there. They're all there anyway.
Yes.
So you're gonna have an opportunity. I understand you have a department to make sure those masks are in good quality and it fits your standard. So
Exactly.
we let you guys make that decision.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So back to you.
Yeah,
Oh,
thank
by the
you
way, I forgot to introduce Betty. Betty Yuan. She is one of the board members of Xinjiang Educational Foundation. She's also today's MC. So I have to listen to her.
Yes.
She said, you
I
stay
listen
right
to
under
you.
the shade. That's what I do. You go stay under the sun. That's what I'll do too. So,
Thank
okay.
you so much, Steve. Yeah. Let's give Steve a round of applause. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
加油.
And
加油.
he's the best president, chairperson for our Xinjiang Educational Foundation. Yeah, and we all follow his order. Okay, yeah. And then second, we would like to invite the CEO of the Valley Medical Center Foundation. Okay, let's welcome Chris Raleigh.
This is amazing, and let me tell you a little bit about how we feel about this. In the beginning of this crisis, in the beginning of March, we had a lot of energy around making sure we had enough PPE, face shields, masks, gowns, gloves, all the things that people donated right away. But here we are now, 2.5 months later, and you're still with us. And there are still community organizations like yours that are stepping up to make sure that we don't run out, that we don't fall behind. Because that's my greatest fear. My greatest fear is that people will forget that the need is still so big. You know how many gloves we go through in this hospital over here every day? 60,000.
Wow.
2,000 or 3,000 of these masks every day get used up in our hospital. And the building that you see directly behind you, that's where our command center is. And we work with them every day to make sure that all of the donated PPE that comes in from wonderful, generous people like you gets to the right place within our medical centers. Steve, you're exactly right. It's a coordinated effort, and you're very right about one other thing that you just said, and that is we are one world. And I want to be very blunt about something. Ever since this crisis started, the donations have been incredible. And every week I sign a big stack of thank you letters. And I've been noticing something. Most of the last names are Chinese and Chinese American last names. Not some, not half, most of the donors we've got are Chinese American. And for anyone to try to assign a country or an ethnicity to this virus, there is no place for that. There is no room for those people here because we are all one world and we all are fighting this together. And you're right, we will win. And we're going to win because we're not going to let up, right? We're not going to fall behind. We see what happens in other places in the country and other places in the world when there aren't enough supplies. And we cannot let that disaster happen here in Silicon Valley. And I believe we won't. Looking around here, especially the young people who already have a sense of community and giving back, you make me inspired. You make me certain that we will win. So thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's a great speech. And then we would like to invite, every the end of the year, we will get a Xinxin Day from Cupertino City Hall. So today is a very honor we can have the one of the supervisor, John Whaley. Yeah, come over and say a few words. We all give him a round of applause.
I am so honored to be able to be here and participate in this, what Xinjiang and the youth group have done for the community. It goes, there's no words to say. There's this huge need. This pandemic is not going away anytime soon. We have so many first responders that need this PPE, and to have groups like Xinjiang Educational Foundation go beyond what they normally do, the educational, and to round up and get the PPE that is needed by our first responders for this community. It's just without words, and I'm certain that we will always be reaching out to the other countries as they need to learn from what we find out in vaccines and things of that nature. We're all one world. We all need to be helping everybody, you know, and so I'm just honored. So thank you so much, Shin. So happy that you're so connected with the community, Cupertino. We love your group. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next is not at least, okay, is the gentleman's name is Gary, and he's going to represent the frontline doctors to safety work. Let's welcome Gary. And he had very special relationship with our chairperson.
I
Okay.
still keep a distance.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
Good afternoon, everybody, and thank you for having me here. I think first off, full disclosure, Mr. Stephen Ting is my father-in-law, and I'm very proud of that, and I love him a lot. So thank you for inviting me here. My name is Gary Weisenfluh. I'm one of the trauma critical care surgeons that work here at the Santa Clara Valley Medical Center. We're very fortunate not just to have the complete support from the Santa Clara County executives, the city council members, but also from the other city council members from surrounding cities. And it is through that support and then the generous donations from the organizations such as yourself that allows our workers to come to work and feel safe. And it's through this foundation we were able to get this extraordinary donation. So I just want to thank you to all the Shin Education Foundation members and Mr. Ting for helping organize this, as well as Silicon Valley Youth. That is incredible. You guys have bright futures. And I just want to say thank you on behalf of all of the techs, nurses, physicians that work at the hospital, because you have no idea how our stress level goes down knowing that when we come to work, we can get a new mask. We have the gloves we need. We have the face shields we need. And that makes us feel better, but ultimately what it does is it allows our patients to be protected. It's not about us, really. Some people say that we're the front line of defense. Some people, I think we're the last line of defense. The front line of defense are people like you and all the citizens doing what they should be doing with safety distancing. You come to us, we're going to help you no matter what. But we're frontline workers, but we're the last line of defense. And we just want to say thank you very, very much from the bottom of our hearts, because our patients really do appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Gary.
I see a few medical professionals standing over there. I think we should all thank all of them,
Yes.
the frontline heroes.
Yes, yeah, frontline heroes. Thank you so much. And I think today we have some.
Before you introduce the Silicon Valley Youth, is that what you're going to do?
No, I'm going to do a little bit supplies.
Oh, okay. I just wanna take this quick opportunity to quickly introduce a few key leaders from Shin Educational Foundation who are here today. And standing right in front of me, a very beautiful young woman, Dr. Yiqing Yan, and she is the president of the Shin Educational Foundation. And we have Sophie Chen. She is one of the cabinet directors, and she is also very involved for making this event happen. Obviously, I may introduce earlier Betty Yuan, who is also not only one of the board members, but also a very key individual working
Senior
on
person.
this whole event. And she's like a master ceremony of everything. And then standing behind Sophie, that's Rong Sun. She is a person responsible. She's a director of a publicity PR person, and she's also helped to organize this whole logistic thing. And do I have I missed anybody here?
We have the youth members here.
Oh, they're all from the youth
Yeah,
group?
they're from the youth group.
Okay, then I said earlier, in the last 3 months, youth group in particular from the Shin Educational Foundation, they've been working tirelessly and donating face shield, 3D type, including 3D type, and also masks to BMC as well as the local hospitals. We have a few representatives from the youth group standing over here. They are either the high school kids or the parents of the high school kids. So we want to give them a round of applause. Yeah. Oh yeah. See, actually, she is Jen Lee. She actually is the youth group director, if I may, in the foundation. Zhao Qian is another director of the youth group, right? So
It's a project.
for this project.
Yeah, for the
Yeah,
face shield.
face shield and masks. Okay, so anybody else?
Before I invite Silicon Valley Youth Group to say few words, I would like to invite our president, Dr. Yiqing Yang, and leader, director of the youth group, and the students, and come on the stage, say few words with our president. Okay? No, you
You don't sit there, you're like too close to sit over there. I follow his order. Social distancing, very important.
Okay. Yeah, let Dr. Yang say few words, then you're the next, okay? Together. Yeah. 2 feet should be fine.
Thank you everyone for coming to this wonderful event. I'm so honored to present the Xinxin Education Foundation to be here, and especially we have a so wonderful team. At this time, we work together with everyone to help the community. So it's a great honor for us and for Xinxin Education to have this opportunity to contribute to the community, to be part of the community, and we are one word. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, so I'm Alice Cook, and I'm here representing this group. And first of all, I would like to say that we're very honored to be able to help our frontline doctors, nurses, and all of the medical staff. So thank you very much for taking care of us. So 2 months ago, when the quarantine first started and the coronavirus pandemic started getting serious in California, we realized that a lot of hospitals were lacking in personal protection equipment. So we did some research and we found that there's ways to make personal protection equipment at home while remaining in quarantine. So the first one that we came up with was 3D printing face shields. So it's basically we print a headband that you put here and then you have a mask here. And it's really useful for hospitals and especially people who have to interact with the patients. And so at first we only had 2 3D printers in the youth group, but many of our members bought their own 3D printers just to be able to print these 3D face shields, and it's really motivational and inspirational. And we also found other ways to be able to make the personal protection equipment for people without 3D printers. So we started making handmade face shields, and we also started sewing handmade cotton masks. And all of these are being widely accepted by hospitals. And through the teamwork of this group, we've been able to make almost 1,500 face shields and 300 face masks. And we've donated these to 16 facilities across the U.S. from California to New York. And all of the hospitals are always really appreciative, and we're always really happy to be able to continue donating and helping them. And finally, I just wanted to say that through this experience, I've been really motivated by all the other members in this group, from their passion and being able to help these doctors and other medical staff to their continued persistence in creating the personal protection equipment. And thank you for having me here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. And anybody would like to talk?
Hi, I'm Angela. I'm just a youth group member, but after seeing the project started by her email, we decided to buy a 3D printer as I feel we are more fortunate than some other people and would like to help the project as well. So since the beginning of April, we have started 3D printing the face shields, and it was a bit of hard work at first trying to figure out how the 3D printer works, but with guidance from Alice and her mom, we learned work and started spending hours each day watching over the 3D printer and making sure that the medical staff got the proper equipment they needed to stay safe. And I hope that everybody during these times stay safe, and I feel especially motivated after seeing everybody's passionate work to do more for the community. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the Xinjiang Youth Group. Thank you so much, Preston. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, next, we would like to invite Silicon Valley Youth Group people, Oliver, and with your team members. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you everybody for the wonderful introduction and speeches that have been going on today. I'd like to begin by first thanking all the medical staff and the people who are here making today possible and protecting our communities. And I know that the COVID-19 crisis is a global pandemic that is going to threaten the entire globe and world. But the only way we can beat this virus, beat the pandemic, is if everybody works together and puts forward their best effort. We might just be high schoolers and students in our community, but we too want to help. We too want you to know that you have our full support. Although in the past, like Xinjiang, our primary goal has been for education, we quickly realized that we had a bigger role to play in our community. We had a responsibility to protect those who are helping us protect ourselves in our community. And with that being said, I'd like to introduce my team so they can say a couple words. So today we have Michael, Cynthia, Leo, Hayden, and Justin here today.
All right, so thank you, Oliver. My name is Michael, and so here at SUI, our mission has always been to help those within our community, whether it be students trying to learn new things every day, or the elderly that are trying to live a fulfilling life. And as COVID-19 has become a greater presence within our community, we have chosen to respond and help those around us due to the lack of face masks and other personal protective equipment within stores and retailers and other organizations, and which this especially takes a toll on the elderly and the immunocompromised within the community. And so thus, Silicon Valley Youth is donating 5,000 effective surgical face masks along with 200 homemade reusable ones to the Valley Medical Center.
There's definitely something everyone can do, and there's something we can do together in this COVID-19 pandemic. So as we were distributing the mask and also making the mask, we realized there was a great need for masks in the society, especially from groups that are already experiencing disadvantages, such as groups that are already vulnerable to economic disparities, to social exclusions, and also to class inequalities. So as high school students, we immediately recognize the importance of us, and also indeed as Asian Americans, to stand out and to help to support those who are disadvantaged, and also to become the role models of other students.
Initially, we had only planned for a couple of individuals to make a few masks like here and there, but as more and more people started to notice our efforts within our community, we had over 30 families join in, and now we have a streamlined process where masks are being sent from one family to the next. Fabric is being cut, ironed, sewn together, treated as well, ready for frontline use. I would once again like to thank all the families and individuals helping us out with this effort. We have been able to make over 1,400 reusable handmade masks now, as well as from the funds we've raised by teaching students within our local community. We've also been able to purchase a shipment of over 8,000 surgical grade masks. We were fortunate enough here to collaborate with Xinjiang to help donate 200 of our reusable handmade masks, as well as 5,000 of our surgical grade masks to the heroes here at Valley Medical Center. Thank you once again.
Okay, do you have any more people who like to talk? No, okay, all right. So we only prepare 30 minutes for today's activities. So let's take the good pictures. And then right here, just take pictures. Make sure we have the social distance.
Yes, please.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Thumbs up. Nice.
Okay. All right. Ignacio is in charge of all of our PPE organization and inventory and deployment. So this is all now his problem.
Yeah, right. Good problem.
A very good problem to have, yes.
Okay.
Well, thank you.
All right.
All right,
Thank you all so much.
I know you want to invite us for lunch, but not for today.
I'm
because
afraid
social
not, but
distance.
I would
Okay.
love to
Yeah,
have
we'll
us
write
both
it down
on lunch
for
one
next
day
time.
when this is all over.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you again, Chris. We'll see you in July.
I'm looking forward to looking back.
Yeah.
You know.
July, I think July the 20th.
Yeah, I hope it holds. I hope that day holds.
Thank you again.
Thank you, Sean, so much for being here. Being part of this.
Yep. I'm happy to be here. You know, I don't want to promise ahead of time, but we do have